guess the most notable one that I have, and I still deal with it, is just smoking weed is the most notable one that I have.
Why do you say that's a struggle?
Because it's like I'm a Christian, and I'm always striving to be the best Christian I can be, but weed has always been something that's always been a notable struggle for me. I feel like I'm strong enough, I'm old enough that I should be able to ride over situations like that. Friends of mine will see this and they'll be like, what? Because they know me for a person who doesn't do anything. Don't smoke, don't drink. That's what they know me for. I couldn't even imagine going out and just buying weed by myself. Like, no.
Yeah.
No. It's interesting, and it's like as I get older, and as the world progresses and science progresses, like I'm one of the. I would like to think that I'm a person who progresses with time, and I think it depends, because as science progresses, we're learning about there are medical uses for marijuana. Mm-hmm. There are pills that are killing people. There are literally medications that are killing people, and marijuana is helping people. So on that front, I'm for it. On the whole recreational tip, I don't think there's no place for it. Christianity speaks about being sober-minded and being closed in your right mind, and marijuana alters your state of mind. You know what I'm saying? So when you put it against those things, there's no place for it, But when you go to the medical aspect, I think there is a place for it when it comes to helping and healing people. Writing while high that's something I did when I was younger. Now it's like I can't. It doesn't compute with me. Am I creative? Sure, I create things, in those moments, It definitely makes me want to create more. But it makes me want to create more. But what I create while high is not better than what I create while I'm sober. What I create when I'm sober has more of a point, more of a direction. It's more subject matter based, and it's more grounded, as opposed to when I'm high, it'll just be ideas, but they don't really connect or string together. We're in a day and time where people don't consider weed a substance.
Right.
I live in DC, it's completely legal there, but when I say I don't smoke, people are like, good, that's good for you, that's what's up. They're genuinely proud that I don't smoke. I've definitely had friends that say, cool, and they've confided in me, they want to take that path as well. Mm-hmm. I let them know, it's hard. Don't get me wrong. I said, I'm not going to act like, it's this smooth downhill sail, it's hard. I let them know, I'm not completely, I haven't been completely delivered from that struggle. I let them know that completely. I let them know, I still have my moments where I slip, but you got to get back up. And keep walking and keep moving forward and keep fighting the good fight, on that front or whatever front you're struggling with. But I'm completely open with them and let them know, yo, I still have problems with that. I've definitely made a lot of progress, and I thank God for that progress, because he's definitely the foundation and the root of that progress, for sure. Progress is what's important. Very few people quit things cold turkey. Take your steps, Take your steps. Don't measure yourself to anybody, Do what works for you, Pray to God regularly like I do, and do what works for you. Don't try to, if someone has not been doing drugs for 20 years, they had 20 years on you, Is this just your fifth day, and you stumble, you're like, oh man, so-and-so's 20 years. You're like, nah, don't take it like that. Just do what works for you. Take your steps, and don't beat yourself over the head with your failures, because it's natural to fail. It's human. You're gonna fail. It only depends on what you do after you fail. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that matters. What you do after you fail. I believe in free will. Mm-hmm. I believe you should be able to. If you want to smoke weed, that's you. That. And that's with your relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. The thing someone taught me was you can't tell people not to do stuff because they're grown. You know, they have their own minds. You can't tell people not to do things, but what you can do is show them an alternative. There's an alternative to everything. There's a good, a bad, a white, a black, a dark, you know, a light. You know, there's always an alternative. People want to smoke, go, you know, do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you not to do anything because you're an adult, but I will tell you what if the word of God says on my end, if you approach me on that, you know, and I will show people my lifestyle, you know, and this is how I live.